Hey you, I know you are experiencing feelings of fear and anxiety. That's okay, I am too. It's okay to feel whatever you feel. You are not alone, we're all in this together. It's totally normal and natural for your mind to be telling you all kinds of scare stories at this unusual time. Our minds hate uncertainty and the unknown, so it will always fill in the gaps with lots of what-if stories. It likes to be like a fortune teller that always predicts the worst. But if these stories make us feel even worse, then it's not helpful to keep rereading them or adding new chapters. So instead of getting so caught up in these stories our minds keep telling us, we can notice and name them. Here's the story. And notice how often they loop around. And notice, here's just another thought loop. That way we can recognise we are not our thoughts. We are the observer of our thoughts. Our thoughts will just naturally arise, but we can make room for them and just let them pass on by like weather across the sky. And this can help put some room between us and our thinking. Our wisest thinking comes to us when we are in a more calm and centred space. So by practising these skills, we can actually be more helpful to ourselves and others. We can notice and name the emotions we feel in our bodies too. Where do you feel anxiety? Is it in your throat, your chest, your stomach? Be curious. Does it move around or stay still? Does it have a colour or a shape? Your emotions are like the waves, but you are like the ocean, so you can always contain any emotion. No emotion is ever too big to handle, and they will always rise and fall away. We can also drop into our bodies and anchor and ground ourselves. So really notice the sensation of your feet on the floor. Can you feel any sensations in your hands? What sounds can you hear? What colours can you see? And if you find it helpful, you can notice your breathing, the cool air in as you breathe through your nostrils, and the warm air as you breathe out, or the natural rise and fall in your belly. Human beings have evolved to be fearful, but we've also evolved to be resilient and resourceful. We have wonderful qualities like playfulness, curiosity, humour, gratitude, love, kindness, generosity and compassion. And when we connect to these qualities, we can connect to the feeling they give us, and that can help reconnect us to our wiser selves. So could you take some action, however small, to follow those values or qualities towards yourself and others? So we can notice and name and drop the story. We can make room and notice and name emotions as they arise in our bodies. We can anchor and ground ourselves in our body and senses, and we can return to what really matters to us by taking action to follow our values. Remember, we are all experiencing similar thoughts and feelings. We are all connected in our common humanity. My mind is just like your mind, so we all share the same hopes and fears. So let's use this time as an opportunity to come together, to be kind, compassionate, understanding and supportive to ourselves and to each other. I hope this helps. Lots of love, Your ACT Auntie.